Welcome back everybody to another video. In this video we are going to discuss 120 Hertz on a game console versus a PC, particularly the Xbox One X and the PC version. Which version and better performance I rather prefer to play on for 120 Hertz. In this test I test Gears 5 because Gears 5 is on the same account as for both the Xbox and the PC. And then later on, I'm going to give you my thoughts on why I don't necessarily need an Xbox Series X. But before I tell you which one I prefer to play on, first and foremost, the Xbox One version of Gears 5 and the PC version, they both have vibration if you're playing with the Xbox controller. Although the vibration is a little stronger on the Xbox. They both have Dolby Atmos surround sound capabilities. They both run at 1440p at 120 Hertz. Now, on the Xbox One X console, whatever's in that hardware, maybe it's not fair that I'm running an RTX 2060, but because I'm running the RTX 2060, it seems to be more smoother and a quicker response on the PC version. That being said, it's more consistent. The 120 Hertz or the 120 frames per second is more consistent, and it is quick on the Xbox One X. It's just that on the PC version, it seems to be a little smoother and have a tad bit quicker response. But it's inconsistent. So I don't know if that's like a connection issue or like the server issue or not. But when it is working properly, it is super responsive on the PC and quick, and like it feels like it's real. It feels like the developer intended the game to be running at 120 frames per second on the PC. That's what it feels like. Now on the console version, I like the console version as far as the server, because the Xbox Live server is a little more consistent versus the server connection on the PC. I just want to mention that. That being said, even though that on the PC it is the graphics is a lot better. Like I said, I guess maybe it's because of the graphics card, but it's a lot better, and it's a lot smoother and quicker when you are running at lower pings and when it's running when the server is running correctly, which is, I'll say, 95% of the time so far. But I do prefer playing on the Xbox Live simply because it's more consistent when you're playing Gears on there. But that being said, the PC is free online, and the PC version has a better performance and has better graphics. So technically, even though I prefer playing on the Xbox Live, it is much better. The PC version of Gears 5 is much better, especially if you have the graphics card that is at least running the RTX 2060. NVIDIA, or the GeForce RTX, I mean. And let me give you my thoughts on why I don't necessarily need an Xbox Series X. Is because this whole time I've been waiting for the PS5 version, the PS5 and the Series X. I've been waiting too long, and so I'm just like, well, you know what? I'll just hook it up to my 120 hertz TV, and I'm like, wait a minute. If I'm waiting for the Xbox Series X just to play 120 hertz, I can do that now. You know, and so I'm like, okay, well, why not I just do that? I was just waiting for the capabilities of the Xbox Series so I can do the 4K at 120, but playing on the PC at 1440 and 120 hertz, which looks better on the PC than the Xbox One X. I don't mind that at all. In fact, it's beautiful. You can't even tell it's 1440 on the PC. On the Xbox One, you definitely can tell it's 1440, but on the PC version, that 1440 you can't even tell that's 1440, and it's smooth, and the performance and graphics is amazing. So, and if that's the case, then what's the point of getting an Xbox Series X? I mean, other than, because most of the games on the Xbox is only exclusive to console, you know, it's not exclusive to the PC. So technically, I'm good to go. And you know, maybe until they come up with another Xbox, or maybe a different iteration or on the Xbox. And on top of that, like for the PS5, it sounds like if you want to run 120 hertz, you can only like run it at like 1080p. So, and on top of that, you know, PS5, you don't even have 4K audio, which is Dolby Atmos. At least on the Xbox One X and Series X, you got Dolby Atmos and you got DTS X. So, that being said, I think that gonna be more of a PC gamer. Although I will be still playing on the PS4 or PS5 or the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Network. But as far as like online, I guess as far as online, I probably go PC online, and on the Xbox I probably just finish up all my games that I own on that. And then if I do play PlayStation, it would just be with the boys, because everyone's on PlayStation for some reason. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hooded Dragons out.